Hello, everybody. Are you ready to hear a story? Today I'm really excited. You know why? Because today I am going to have one of my favorite characters in the story. Do you want to meet them? Oh, hello. That's Peppa, which you all know. And come on. What is Peppa's younger brother's name? Ta-dang! Georgie. So today our story has Peppa Pig and Georgie Pig. But what is the story about? Well, we are learning transport. So, is the story about a car? No, it's about scooters. And how many wheels does a scooter have? One? No. Two? Not at all. Three? That's right. So, our story is about scooters today. So, it was a lovely morning and the sun was shining brightly, and the clouds in the air were just floating around. And then, that's whose house? Peppa Pig's house. That's right, on the hill. And then, in the morning, someone came out of a house. That was Peppa and George, and both of them came with their scooters. They were ready to scooter, but safety is very important, so they both wore their helmets. Peppa wore a beautiful red helmet with flowers on it to match her dress, and Georgie Pig wore a green dinosaur helmet, and off they went to have fun. And there you go, little Peppa went whee down the hill, and as she reached down, she saw her brother George was missing. So she called out to him, but George was really scared because he didn't know how to scooter. So he just stayed on over there and waited for Peppa to help him. And like Peppa was a wonderful sister, she said, "Wait on, I'm coming." And as she told him, "Come on, go down, come on, I'm waiting for you." But he was so scared that he started crying. And that's when Peppa came and told him how to ride a scooter. So she taught him one foot on the scooter and one on the ground to stop or to go fast. And that's exactly what Peppa did. Georgie did. One on the scooter and one on the floor, and off he went. At first, he was a little wobbly, but then practice makes perfect, and that's exactly what happened. He too went whee on the hill, and they were having so much of fun that it was time now to go to playgroup. So they both decided that they would go to playgroup on their scooters. And that's when Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig came along and said, "All right then, if you have decided to go on your scooter, we will walk along with you." So that's when Mummy Pig went in and Daddy Pig said, "All right, I'll drop you to playgroup." And off they went to the playgroup, Peppa and Georgie on their scooters, and Daddy Pig panting and following them behind. He didn't want to leave them alone. It's always good to take care of your babies, and that's exactly what Daddy Pig did. And as they reached playgroup, they left their scooters out and off they went inside their class. And that's when Daddy Pig decided to take the scooters back because it's not safe to leave it outside. And he picked up the scooters and he went walking back home. And that's when he had a brilliant idea. And the idea was that he is going to scooter back home. And off he went, zoom, with Georgie's scooter on his back and shoulder, and he on Peppa's scooter. And there, it was such a fun ride. When he came back home, he told Mummy about it. So Mummy Pig also decided to go back and pick up the kids from school. While in the playgroup, they were having a fun time. They were drawing their favorite pictures of the day. A few drew rainbows, butterflies, flowers in a garden, and someone drew a rocket. But guess what? Peppa and Georgie drew. Both of them drew scootering around right there, and Madame Gazelle was so happy to see their scooters that she clapped loudly for all the children and said that they've done a great job. Both of them were now very excited to go back home because they were going to go back on their three-wheeler scooter back home. And as the playgroup time got over, they all went out. And as they went out, Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig were waiting for them. And you know what? They were, of course, scootering to the playgroup to pick up the kids. And as they reached outside, some of the kids went back on the school bus, while Peppa and Georgie decided to scooter back home because they had such a fun time scootering, and along with that they wanted to make a wise choice, not using anything else but a scooter to go back home. And that's when they wore their helmets to be safe, and guess what happened? They zoomed down the hill while Mummy and Daddy were just waiting and thinking what's next to do. You know what's next. Daddy and Mummy followed them back home. So that's our story about scooters. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Happy scootering. Take care. Bye.